What does the Bible reveal by the month of your birth? The Bible is full of interesting facts that many people do not know. One of these facts has to do with the month in which you were born. Did you know that the Bible actually gives us insight into what month you were born? And it gives us some amazing facts about your personality based on what month you were born. In this video, we're going to be looking at what the Bible reveals by the month of your birth. We'll also match for each month a character or personality type. So make sure to watch until the end of the video so you can find out what the Bible says about your personality based on the month that you were born. We are going to be using the Hebraic calendar used in the Bible. This is different from the Gregorian calendar that most of the world uses today. So let's get started. Number 1, March, April, May. If you were born in the month of March, April, or May, then according to the Hebrew calendar, your personality is like that of Ahab, who was a king over Israel. The Bible tells us that Ahab was a man who did evil in the sight of the Lord. But even though he did evil, God still gave him favor and compassion. Ahab was a passionate and intense person, but he was also very self-willed and stubborn. He was a man who was quick to anger, but he was also a man who could be very charming and persuasive. If you were born in the month of March, April, or May, you may be a person with a similar personality to Ahab. You may be a person who is very passionate and intense. You have a strong will, and you are not afraid to speak your mind. However, you may also be a person who struggles with anger issues and self-control. Number 7, 8, June, July, August. If you were born in the month of June, July, or August, then according to the Hebrew calendar, your personality is like that of King David. David was a man after God's own heart. He was a man who was honest, humble, and sincere. He was also a man who was very courageous and a strong leader. David was a person with a big heart who loved God and his people. If you were born in the month of June, July, or August, you may have a similar personality to David. You may be a person who is honest, humble, and sincere. You are a courageous person and a strong leader. You may also be a person with a big heart who loves others. Numbers 9, 10, September, October. If you were born in the month of September or October, then according to the Hebrew calendar, your personality is like that of King Solomon. Solomon was the wisest man who ever lived. He was a person who loved knowledge and understanding. Solomon was a man who was very organized and disciplined. He was also a person who was very generous and kind-hearted. If you were born in the month of September or October, you may have a similar personality to Solomon. You may be a person who is wise, intelligent, and loves knowledge. You are an organized person and you have a strong work ethic. You are also a generous and kind-hearted person. Numbers 11, 12, November, December. If you were born in the month of November or December, then according to the Hebrew calendar, your personality is like that of Joseph. Joseph was a person who had faith in God even when he went through hard times. He was a man who was able to forgive those who did him wrong. Joseph was also a person who was very loyal and trustworthy. If you were born in the month of November or December, you may have a personality similar to Joseph. You may be a person who has a strong faith in God. You are a forgiving person, and you are also loyal and trustworthy. Number 13, 14, January, February. If you were born in the month of January or February, then according to the Hebrew calendar, your personality is like that of Moses. Moses was a great prophet and leader who delivered the Israelites from slavery in Egypt. He was a man who was called by God to do his will. Moses was also a person who was very humble and relied on God's strength. If you were born in the month of January or February, you may have a personality similar to Moses. You may be a person who is a natural leader and has a strong sense of purpose. You are a humble person who relies on the help of God in all things. So what does the Bible say about your personality based on the month that you were born? Let me know in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Thanks for watching.